What is up, you beautiful people, and welcome back to another episode of the Upper 90 YouTube soccer channel. Today is Tuesday, November 23rd, which means we need to talk about Champions League, Chelsea versus Juventus. So stick around as we dive deeper into this video. For those who don't know who I am, my name is Mike. Obviously a huge Chelsea fan, which is why we're talking about the topic today on Chelsea versus Juventus. Now, if you are new to this channel, make sure to hit the like button and subscribe down below. I greatly appreciate that. Helps get this video to more and more fans of this sport. Now, like I said, being Champions League, we need to talk about our matchup against Juventus. Now, if you didn't recall, last time Chelsea lost a match happened to be against Juventus. We've gone on a ridiculous run as of lately. Yes, we had the draw against Burnley a couple weeks ago, but last weekend against Leicester City, we looked phenomenal. We were just dictating this game and looking great. Though through that match, I think we picked up a few injuries. Jorginho possibly had some cramping, if not a hamstring injury, which we'll get into that a little bit later. I don't think we'll see him play, but minus that, we've been just firing at all cylinders as of lately, which is going to be great for us going against Juventus. Now, if you haven't seen the group that we're in right now, Juventus is sitting on top of Chelsea with 3-point lead. Like I said, we lost them last time we played them. This time, though, the game is going to be played at Stamford Bridge, and as we've seen, this is just a great place for Chelsea to defend and win games at. We really, when we play at home, are just a different team, and I think this is going to be another one of those matches where Thomas Tuchel shows his tactical abilities, has the players come out, do exactly what they need to do, and win the game. Now, how I see him doing that, I think is going to be very tricky because of the injuries we've had and the rotation that we probably need to do because we've had so many games in such a short time frame. Therefore, I think Thomas Tuchel may make some substitutions and some rotations to that back line from Leicester's game. Now, like I said, in between the sticks, though, not too surprising, Mendy will be starting again for us. I think he'll be starting until he leaves for the African Cup when that does happen in January. But until then, he will be starting each and every match for cup games and for the Premier League for Chelsea. And obviously, that makes a huge difference. He is a stone wall back there. Pretty much stops anything that's coming towards him. And because of that, that makes the defense feel so much more confident back there and safer, that they don't feel like they have to rely on him too much, because when there is the opportunity that the shot does get taken, Mendy is there to block it. Now, moving into the defense, we need to talk about Thiago Silva. Now, this guy has been playing out of his mind the last couple of games. Now, because of that, though, I could definitely see Thomas Tuchel giving him some rest, even though this is a very important game. So because of that, I want to say Thomas Tuchel will start him, but I wouldn't be surprised if he's on the bench and Christensen takes his position. Now, alongside him, we're going to go obviously with Rudiger and I think Azpilicueta. We saw Trevor play this past weekend against Leicester City. I think Azpilicueta moves into that position, a little more experience, definitely very knowledgeable on the pitch, and I think will really help out with our back line. Now, after that, we go to our wing backs, which again shouldn't be too difficult to pick these players because I think we have some of the best players here. I'm not sure about the best in the world, but they are right up there. Reece James on the right side, Ben Chilwell on that left side. Again, these guys are so attacking mindset, but are so pacey that they can get back and play defense, which makes them a massive threat because teams always have to worry about where these players are, because not only can they shoot the ball, they can cross the ball and they can dribble. They have everything pretty much an attacking player needs. And like I said, they also know how to defend, which is a huge plus for this squad. Now, moving into the midfield, like I said, I don't think Jorginho is going to be starting today because of that Leicester game. He came off in about the 70th minute or so, and I don't think Tuchel will want to push him forward because we've had a few injuries with hamstrings, especially with Kovacic, that I think he's going to rest him up this game. Possibly come off the bench. I doubt it, though. And because of that, Conte is going to probably be starting alongside Ruben Loftus-Cheek. Now, these two guys, I think it's going to be a very good pairing because Ruben Loftus-Cheek is very creative, very attacking, and also a big player in the midfield, which is going to help Conte as well because they both can really bully anyone in the midfield. And because of that, they're going to be able to stop a lot of the attacks coming down the middle. Now, moving forward into attacking third, This again is where it gets a little tricky. Hudson-Odoi has played a lot of games as of lately, but I think he continues this run. He is a young player, and I think he can definitely start again this match, though he may need some rest coming sooner than later. But I think Thomas Tuchel has to stick with this guy and how well he's been playing due to the fact that Kai Havertz is out with an injury as well. So therefore, we need to slide someone into our false nine. And that's where I think Christian Pulisic will step up and play that position because he's such a dynamic player, so quick, very intelligent as well. And I think he can play that position. I know it's not his normal role that he plays, but again, overall, I think he can do a great job in that position. And then out on the right side, it's going to be between Ziyech and Mason Mount. I think Mason Mount starts today. Ziyech, yes, probably should get the start because he is a little more rested. But I think, like I said, Mason Mount should get the start today. I feel more confident with him. Ziyech, yes, did help with the assist to Pulisic in this past weekend. But again, I think Mason Mount is the right decision with that. Now, that being said, though, like I said, Thomas Tuchel can throw everything out the window and start a whole different 11 players. But we will see. Now, with that, though, I think Timo Werner comes off the bench and makes a huge impact in this game with his pace. He seems to be healthy that he can play in this game. I think that's going to be a huge plus. So my prediction for this game today then, I think it's going to be, it's hard to say it because Juventus also has quite a few injuries, but they are a very good team. I think we finally let up a goal again, and I think it's going to be a 3-1 win for Chelsea. Not too sure who's going to score. I think Pulisic gets at least one. Maybe Hudson-Odoi gets another. And then probably, I want to say defender off a corner kick or a free kick. So I'm going to go with Rudiger scoring a goal as well. And therefore, like I said, we are winning this game. And then we play Zenit as our last match in this group stage. So Chelsea then will be in the driver's seat to then win this group, which all the time you want to win your group, even though you have no idea who you're going to be playing after that. You always have a better opportunity when you win the group, and therefore I know Thomas Tuchel will be going out to try to get the best of his players and win this match, and then later on to go against Zenit to win that game as well. So that is all I have for you today on this video with Chelsea versus Juventus, my prediction on who's playing and the scoreline. So comment down below what you think, who Thomas Tuchel is going to start, what your predictions are for this game, and where you see Chelsea going from this in the Champions League. So if you haven't, make sure to like and subscribe down below. I greatly appreciate that. That is all I have for you, and I will see you next time.